Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today is Wednesday, hump day, and today I am actually getting ready to go get my eyes checked. I'm going to a different eye doctor. I've gone to the same one now for years, and I go every year to get them to check my contacts and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just going to go. I ended up taking Will to an eye doctor, a different one that was supposed to be really good with kids. And I really liked him, and I liked the whole setup, and so I made an appointment to go there. And I'm just interested in seeing and hearing somebody else's opinion on the whole, I've got a really strong contact in this one so that I can see far, then I've got a weak contact, or they even told me I could just put no contact in this eye to see up close. And what happens is you really can't see good either way. And I know that I'm probably just going to be stuck with that, but I want a second opinion on that. And just everybody knows something that somebody else doesn't. So it'll be interesting. I'm just interested. And I need new glasses. Mine are so old. I've already got them in my purse. They're probably older than I've been. I probably got them before I started YouTube. At least 5 years old, if not more. They're very out of date. I feel like Mrs. Beasley with them on. And I want some black ones or something. I want something that's kind of stylish. And then I might even get some glasses, like reading glasses, so that when I do have my contacts in, if I want to, a lot of times at night, if I'm watching TV, on the boring parts or in between the commercials or something, I'll maybe get on my iPhone and check my Instagram or something. Well, then I have to take my glasses off. It's that constant, which I guess it would be that way either way. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I'm interested in hearing what they had to say, and I will tell you what they had to say tomorrow or Friday. And the next thing I was going to talk about is weight loss. And I feel like I've talked about this too much in my whole YouTube time, but each time you go through a little weight loss session, that's how I am. I usually go up and down, just depending on what my mood is or what I find important or motivating at the time. And there are some things I've done different this time. And if you've been with me a while, you remember last year, or probably year before last, I lost a lot of weight and I got down really thin, and I really didn't like it. I actually kind of panicked there for a little bit because all of a sudden I just felt like it aged me so much. And so I just told myself, I'm just not supposed to be thin. I'm a curvy girl. I'm just not supposed to be thin. And so instead of just gaining a little bit back, I just let it go. Through last summer and then through these past holidays, I just ate just ridiculously. If there was a cake here, I didn't have one piece. I just kept eating it until it was gone. It wasn't moderation. I just kind of let go. And it just made me feel terrible. I know that's so cliche that eating like that makes you feel bad, but it does. It really does. It makes me feel physically bad. Like, it makes me a lot sleepier. Like, I feel tired all the time. Bloated, of course. This might be TMI, but like indigestion, and just, even when you're driving, you just feel yuck. You just constantly feel yuck. And I guess I just got tired of that feeling. And so I think it was, I can tell you the exact date, and I will put it right here because I've been keeping a record of, how long I've been doing this and my weight every day. And I do believe, I know some people don't, but I believe in weighing every morning. That is the first thing I do. I wake up, I go to the bathroom, I strip down to nothing, not even thongs, nothing, and get on the scale. And I have a digital scale that, is brutal. It's one something point something. It'll tell you, which I like that, because even if I lose, from 0.8 to 0.2, that is, that's motivating. So, and I got my scale at Costco, I think last year. And so I do believe in weighing every day. I've got some notes here because when I start talking, I get off track and forget. So one thing I mainly wanted to say was, it depends on, I just don't think, I was not overweight. You guys know I've been going to the gym, and I went to a trainer as soon as I started this. Matter of fact, I think I went to the trainer and got evaluated and everything right before I started this. And he did that BMI thing where you hold that thing in front of you and it, like, I think it sends some kind of little electrical thing down you and back and gives them your BMI. And I can't remember what it was, but I wasn't overweight and I wasn't over my BMI. So it's not, and I just went to the doctor, the gynecologist, not too long ago, and he didn't say anything. So I've never been told that I was overweight. But I have kind of a small frame, and when I gain weight, it's just, I feel it. It feels like it's, you know, just hanging on me. And so I definitely feel better when I'm thinner. And I know a lot of people really, you know, promote working out to lose weight. And I do agree that, you know, working out is good, especially cardio. It's good for your health. I think some people go overboard, and I don't think that you have to work out to lose weight. I think it is, and I've heard plenty of people say it's 90% what you eat, 10% your activity. You just have to stay moving, and that's why I think like that Fitbit and, you know, getting a dog and walking it. I mean, anything that gets you outside and going, or, you know, anything that just keeps you going. I don't think you have to go to the gym, and I don't think you have to do like My Biggest Loser or whatever those shows are that do weight loss and do those strenuous workouts. I don't think that's necessary to lose weight. So if you're like me and you're a person who hates sweating, hates wearing a ponytail, I hate wearing socks, I hate wearing tennis shoes, I don't like going to the gym, all those things keep me from wanting to work out. So what I do is I try to go every once in a while, once a week at least. And I have my little thing back here that I know, I always have backups. Like if I don't go to the gym, I know I can get on this for 20 minutes at night. And then I have weights. I have had them, the same weights. They're just those little rubberized weights. I think I got them at Walmart when I was, I think it was when I was married the first time. So it was when I was in my early 20s. I've got 5 pounds and 10 pounds, and I mostly use the 5 pounds, and I keep them out in my bathroom. They're on the side of my garden tub, and I do, you know, see if I have any muscle, arm exercises. John loves that little muscle. I do arm exercises sometimes in the morning. Sometimes I'll do them in the middle of the day if I'm in there, but I always do them at night, and then I always do like sets of 3 before I get in the shower while I'm waiting for the shower, while I'm waiting for my mask to dry, or, you know, I have routines where I do all that kind of stuff. So, and then as far as like leg exercises and stuff, I'm silly with stuff like that too. Every time I take Bridget out, I do at least 20 squats. And if she goes and comes up the stairs before I'm finished, I stay down there and I do 20 squats. And to me, to keep your form right, one of my favorite things to do was to take just like you can take like a broomstick or anything and put it behind your shoulders, and that will keep your form good. And this was another thing I wanted to mention is if you've never been to a trainer, I really do think it's beneficial, and I think it's worth every penny. And if you haven't ever been to a trainer, make sure that they give you very basic exercises that you can do with free weights or like those bands maybe at home. And the reason I say that is because like this last trainer that I went to, he gave me some pretty bizarre things to do. And I understood he was trying to give me some things to do that would work all different kinds of body parts in one motion. He gave me kind of some embarrassing things to do, like with, it was on that big machine, I cannot remember what it's called, but it's right in the middle of everybody. And it's using like the 2, you know, hand things, and he wanted me to do lunges and then jump up and then jump up again and then go down to another lunge. And I mean, it's hard to get that coordinated, and you feel a little ridiculous. I myself would much rather, and I've had a trainer have me do this, go out on the sidewalk and do lunges up and down the sidewalk 3 times. I just like the very basic things, like with arms. I mean, there's all kinds of things they can get you to do, you know. I do like those weighted balls, like throwing them back and forth with someone, or, you know, lifting them over your head. Matter of fact, I would like to get one of those. that and a Bosu, that little half ball. I like those. And I used to have one of those great big, like, exercise balls, but my kids, they found it one time. I had it upstairs when they were little. and they killed it. So I do like a few little things like that, and I think it's beneficial to have them at home, because if you're like me, you'll find every excuse in the world not to go work out. What I've done is found ways to just incorporate the exercise in and just work around it, and it's working. I can really see, not only have I lost weight, and as of this morning, I started out, let's see, I'm 43 years old, I'm 5'6", and the day I started out, I weighed 146. And this morning when I weighed 130.2. So I've almost lost 16 pounds. And I can't remember how long it's been, probably about 2 months or so. And so, of course, I can feel that difference, but I can really see a change in my body as far as my arms, my stomach, my legs, even my thighs from doing the squats. And see, last time I lost a lot of weight, I really didn't do any exercises. And I felt like my skin and everything was just hanging off of my body, even though I had lost weight, where this time I feel like everything's kind of, going back to how it used to be. And even John said, God, you look like you did when we got married. I mean, it's been really rewarding, and it's been a lot of fun. And just like I've said before, it was fun going from 146 to 144. I mean, it's fun the whole way down, and it keeps you motivated. And so there you go on that. I feel like I've rambled on too much about that. But another thing is, and this is where I was going when I said I wasn't overweight or anything like that. I think what you have to decide is what is important to you, what motivates you, and what is fun for you, what do you find rewarding out of life, what fits into your lifestyle. And I am fortunate that my husband is a health nut. I could fix fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and gravy, and whatever else, and he would eat it, but if you asked him, he would rather have steamed broccoli, and a chicken breast. And maybe not even the chicken breast. I mean, he will eat a bowl of broccoli. He loves fish, like grilled fish. And lucky for me, he loves to go out to eat. I mean, he loves it more than I do. So I don't have, my mom would never stand a chance, because my dad loves to eat, and he wants good stuff every night. And, luckily they have eaten a lot healthier now that they've gotten older. But I mean, when I grew up, every night was barbecue chicken, fried chicken, steaks on the grill, pork chops. I mean, it was a full biscuit meal, every night. And if I had to do that, it would be a lot tougher. And my children are, Brooke will pretty much eat anything. And, hey Chanel, hey baby, hey baby. She talks to me. And Brooke will eat anything, so she's really easy. And Will is exact opposite. He only eats a few things. And so I'm like a short order cook a lot of times in the kitchen. I'm fixing something for John, then I fix something for me, and then Will could eat spaghetti, pizza, lasagna every night, pasta of some sort. He will eat a grilled cheese, hot dogs, green beans. So I fix him something, and if Brooke doesn't want it, then I fix her something. And that's just, I'm used to doing that. I know some people would think, oh, that's crazy, but that's just the way we do it. And we do all sit down together. No matter what I fix, we all sit down together and eat, say the blessing, and have a good family time. And I think that's what's more important than what you're eating. So, but what I was going to say is I have that going for me, and you guys know that I love, and it's so, I don't know, I feel so silly saying I love fashion, but I love clothes. I love looking at other people, what they're wearing. I love Pinterest, Instagram. I love magazines, and I love wearing all the clothes. I love wearing high heels. I love wearing skinny jeans. I love all that stuff. I love going to the beach. I love wearing a bikini. All the things that motivate me and that, or my hobby are better and are enhanced with being thinner. I just have so many more options. And it's not that I think I didn't look good before, or I don't want to make anybody think that they're not, equally, you know what I mean. I don't want anybody to get offended. I'm just telling what motivates me. And I tell you, as I've gotten older, I've gotten so much wiser. You know, when I was younger, I couldn't, you know, if somebody didn't want to have kids or didn't want to get married, or even my first husband, I could not understand what was wrong with them. But as I've gotten older, we're all so different, and we're all motivated by different things. Some people just, you know, want to hike. Some people want to be at the gym. Some people want to cook. Like if you're a fabulous cook and an entertainer and you love having people over, and that is your thing, that's what makes you happy, and you really could care less about, you know, what you have on, or, you know, you want to look nice but you're not into it, but then it probably wouldn't be worth it to you. You know, it's a decision that you have to make, and it has been very rewarding for me because it's made getting dressed fun, which is something I enjoyed anyway, and it's turned that into a good thing instead of, well, I wanted to wear those but they don't look good on me, you know, and stuff like that. So let me see what I have mentioned and what I haven't mentioned. Okay, these are some things that have helped me this time that I've never done before and have really, really helped. Okay, in the past, I would eat right all week, and what I do is low carb. The only carbs that I eat are, you know, what just happen to be in like my salad dressing. I eat a salad every day, if not twice a day, and I do eat grilled or fried chicken on it. On the weekends, if we go out to Fox and the Hound or wherever, and there's a good salad with chicken fingers, I'll get that because it's yummy. Even though, you know, it's like if you were to add the calories, that's fine, but it's not as bad as eating what I used to, which would be, you know, nachos, onion rings, and a burger or something like that. So I eat salads like every day. I eat a lot of Chick-fil-A salads. I eat a lot of sandwich meat. Like I go to a nice grocery store that has like the boar's head deli meat, and I get, you know, Virginia baked ham. I get nice good sliced cheese. I get those little Baby Bell cheese things. You know, I try to get things that I can eat low carb. I try to get a big variety, and I make sure, one of the biggest things you have to do is make sure that you always have something good to eat with you. Like I always have like a banana or something with me, so that if I instantly get hungry, I'm not going to be tempted to, you know, eat something bad. So but what I do is I used to eat good all during the week, and then I would cheat on the weekends. And I don't mean like cheat, you know, like usually on the weekends I try to buy the kids some kind of good cookies, or I'll make brownies or something. I'm not talking about eating good stuff here. I'm talking about if we go out to eat, getting, you know, just getting whatever I want. Well, this time I'm doing something a little different, and I like it a lot better. We go to a restaurant that is my favorite on Wednesday night, and I love getting, you know, it's actually a bean burrito, and I love eating the chips and salsa and the cheese dip, and I love their brownie. They have this really good brownie with ice cream. So what I've decided to do is on Wednesday night, I eat that meal. And then I get back on the wagon, eat good Thursday and Friday, and then Friday night when we go out to eat Mexican. Or like last weekend we went to a seafood restaurant, and I got some shrimp or something. So those 2 nights I look forward to, and I eat what I want to. I mean, last Friday night, Brooke and I shared, I'll put a picture at the end of this because it was so pretty. It was like a strawberry shortcake dessert with like strawberry cream and like those biscuits and stuff. And so, I mean, I'll eat, you know, whatever I want to. And then Saturday and Sunday, I'm right back to eating good. And then Sunday, we go to Carrabba's after church, and I took a picture of what I get there. And I also took a picture of how as soon as I get it, I get chicken breast, and it's like one of those double chicken breasts, the full chicken breast. And I get zucchini and squash and tomatoes and garlic and stuff. I think it's called zucchini Stefano. And the first thing that I do is half it. I half the chicken and I half the zucchini, and I like separate it. And I just eat half of that. I take the rest home and I eat that Monday night. And it's so yummy. And so even Monday I have something to look forward to, eating the rest of that. And I eat a Caesar salad. I don't eat the croutons, and I don't eat the bread. I used to just, we tear up that bread. At any restaurant we go to, we love the bread. And so I don't eat the bread. And I don't really, talk about being on a diet around my kids. I never say that. I just say eating healthy. And I just tell them that when you get older, you can't eat as much. And I just don't make a big deal. I don't say, oh, I can't eat the bread. I just don't, And another thing that I have changed, and this is so drastic and weird for me, and I am thinking this might really be helping me as far as I've noticed a lot less cellulite and my skin looking so much more toned, even though I've lost weight, is I'm drinking water. And I've never been a water drinker. I've always had to make myself drink water. But now I don't ever, even on my cheat nights, Wednesday night and Friday nights, I always get water with lemon at a restaurant. And I drink lots of water at home. And I think that really might be helping me as far as flush out my body and just, make me feel better and everything. So I do really get Propel. I love the kiwi strawberry flavored water. And I do sometimes do that Crystal Light flavor drink. I like the strawberry lemonade in my water. And then I also just buy lemons. I tried squirting just lemon in my drink, and it wasn't as good as just a fresh squeezed lemon. And I like to have it in a cup, a styrofoam cup like this. And what I do is put like 3 or 4 pieces of lemon, and then I take my bottle of water with me, if not 2, when I leave. And that way I can just keep squeezing the lemons and kind of refresh my water. And it's so funny, the things that the little habits you do. Okay, let's see. So that's split my meals in half, Wednesday and Friday night cheat nights. And I love that because it gives me, it gives me more to look forward to, but I feel like I eat bad less. And that's really neat. Lots of good drinks, because sometimes if I'm sitting here at night and maybe the kids are eating, Brooke's birthday just went by and she had an ice cream cake. And if I'd have really wanted it, I would have had it, but I really didn't want it, but I wanted something. So I'll get, I might even drink like a diet. I've gotten Diet Sierra Mist, so I'm trying to kind of wean off of caffeine as much, and I'll have a good drink, and that's kind of like a treat. Another treat that I really like are the Breyers Carb Smart ice cream bars. They have the fudge ones, and then they have the ones that are ice cream with fudge on the outside. Not all refrigerators, not all grocery stores carry them, so I have to just make sure I go to that same one and get them. But so every night, when I eat whatever I'm going to eat, which last night I fixed myself an omelet with 2 eggs. I put some 2% milk cheese, like cheddar cheese, in there, and I had that, and then I had an ice cream bar afterwards, and I was set for the night. So and I try to mix it up. Like some nights I'll just have, Chanel's got to come over here. I think what it is I move my computer from over there to over here, and so she has to get up there in that little space and check things out. So deli meat and cheese, like I've told you before, is a good thing. Whey every day, water, Propel, etc., salads. So I think I've pretty much hit all of I love deviled eggs, so a lot of times I'll fix, and John likes boiled eggs. He watches his cholesterol, so he, only eats some of the things that I do, but he will eat a boiled egg. Sometimes he'll just take the yolk out and just eat the egg white. But a lot of times I'll get a dozen eggs, and I will just, 8 of them I'll boil as soon as I get home, and I'll make either deviled eggs or, something else. And what else? Like Jello, sugar-free Jello with that Ready Whip. That's no carb, I think. It might have 1 or 2 carbs, so if you're just really craving something sweet. And what will happen is in the beginning, when you're just eating low carb, and I do eat fruit and vegetables. I don't, like the true Atkins diet is you don't even eat any fruits or vegetables with natural sugar. I never do that. I always eat, almost every afternoon I peel an apple, and the kids and I will split it. I love the big Fuji apples, and I always have bananas here, grapes. I always have some kind of fruit out on the counter. And so I do eat. I try to really eat healthy, and I just don't eat wheat bread or, brown rice or anything like that yet. But see, now I'm getting to, last time I felt like I lost too much weight. I had gotten down to about 127. I'm going to try to stay right at 130. And so now is when I can start incorporating brown rice, if I want to, or that Ezekiel bread that's in the freezer. That's something good I could probably start eating. Beans, because something that's high in fiber almost in the Atkins diet, it teaches you can almost cancel out the carbs with the amount of fiber. And that's just, I mean, everybody loses weight different. I told you Michelle, Makeup MLC Michelle, she has a wonderful video on her weight loss and different things that she eats, and she's done it by eating clean, and she eats that quinoa or whatever a lot, and you know, she eats a lot of different things, but yet she's done it very healthy way. So we're all different, and we all have to do what works for us. So the main thing is just stay motivated. I mean, don't give up. Just, you know, the first 2 weeks are so tough, and you know, it's just, you're so hungry. You know, when you're eating low carb, you can really stay full, but you'll get tired of eating that stuff, and you'll just want something that crunches so bad, and you just have to push your way through it. Just get busy, go out, go walk, go do something, you know, do something else, take a shower. You know, a lot of times if I start feeling like I want something, I'll, you know, get up and go do something else, go get in the shower, you know, and grab a Propel or something like that, you know, to kind of get over it. So ask me any questions you want to below, and I will try to answer them. Ever since Google Plus, answering comments has never been the same, and I have them come into my email now, but you have to remember I get all the comments that come to my existing video, but I'm still getting comments that come on every video that I've ever done. So I get lots and lots and lots of email, and a lot of times what I'll do is I'll say, okay, I'm going to answer comments for, you know, 30 minutes, and I'll just click on and I'll just go down. And, you know, I've had people say, well, it looks like you skipped me. Well, it's not done intentionally. It's just that I just didn't get there, or I might have started at a different place. And what I try to do is when I'm out, at least read them. Even if I'm not a good one for doing stuff on my phone, I am the worst texter. I mean, I'm not good with that. And but I do read them sometimes. So anyway, what I was trying to say is never think that I'm ignoring you on purpose, that I'm not trying. It's just, I can't stand Google Plus. It's just made it so difficult. And then sometimes somebody will say something so sweet, or they'll ask me a question and I can't reply back. I don't know what it is. It's like there's not even a reply button. And then I've had people say that they couldn't comment at all. So I'm trying to understand it more, but you know, I'm bad with change. And so anyway, I'm going to do a quick outfit of the day and then finally let you go. Today I have on a Vince tee that I got at the Saks in Raleigh a while ago before Christmas. I've got on my new belt that I love so much, and I should have plenty of these on my website. I ordered a big shipment of them because I love them, and I just love it. It's so pretty, and they're playing if you hear something. Bridget and Chanel. And then these jeans are some white jeans, and they are straight leg. Just roll them up a little bit at the bottom, but what I like about the straight leg versus, you know, the boyfriend every time is these are a little bit more streamlined, and it gives you more of that Carrie on Sex and the City when she had on the jeans when she was looking at her new closet, that look that I love so much. It gives you just more of a streamlined look, but yet it still kind of features your shoes, which I have on my Stuart Weitzman favorite Nouveau nude pumps. I think the leopard pumps might be too much. And the jacket, I don't know if I'm going to wear my big leopard jacket, because you really won't see the belt that much, or if I think I might just put on like a black leather jacket. That's probably what I'll do, is put on my black leather Victoria's Secret, which is a medium. I have so many questions about that, but my Victoria's Secret jacket is a medium, and I love it. It fits perfectly. Then I know I've shown this to you guys, but I just can't tell you how much I love this purse. Now that I've been using it, it has just like the best pockets. It has that pocket, and then this pocket, I love it because I can put my phone and my sunglasses, like my Ray-Bans. I slip them right down in that pocket, and I don't have to put them, you know, in the case or anything. They won't get scratched, and I just love it. I can carry it like this, or my favorite way is like this, because I just think it looks so pretty, and I think it's going to look so good with like my dresses, you know, the bright colors like pink and the Kelly green dress that I have and stuff. It's just like a perfect mix, and I'm just so excited. I've been wanting a new bag for a long time, and I love like the look of the Stella Falabella bag, like on Brandy Glanville when she's carrying it, and when I see it on people, but that one was so sloppy, and like when you sat it down, those chain handles just went everywhere. It had no good pockets. And this one, even though it's like that, it still has body. You know, it still sits in the seat, hangs on a chair good, and so don't be surprised if I get it in another color. And I just love it. For accessories, oh, I wanted to say, I have on, I tried to do kind of a Rosie Huntington Whiteley look today. I was on Pinterest this morning, and she was on there, and I just love her makeup. So I ended up just typing her in and looking at her makeup, and so I went with more of a mauve. This is the Trish McEvoy, I think it's called, I don't know, I'll put all my makeup down below, but it's a mauve tone. And but I am wearing the sleek blush that Frankie sent me in Suede, and I cannot quit wearing it. It is so pretty. And if you have ever, you know, a lot of times when I look at like Rosie or anybody, I'll look and they just look so pretty, and it looks like they've got on blush, but it's not pink or peach. It's just something. It's just like a bronzy tone. So then when I would try to do it with my bronzer or like the La Mercier Ritual or something, it would be like too shimmery. And then the one that everybody likes, Warm Soul, that just does not look good on me. And then I've got the Exposed by Tarte. All of those, I was trying to get this look, and this is it. It's like a, I don't know, so sleek suede. It's wonderful, and I use it, he said, to really buff it in with like a dense brush, and that's what I've been doing, and I love it. And okay, earrings I have on, I love these. These are the Sheila Fajl, I can't remember what they're called. They're on my website, but I like how much they show, and I like, they're kind of raw looking. I mean, they're, I don't know, it's kind of like you took a piece and just bent it. It's kind of neat looking, you know, edgy looking. Oh, and my Dean Davidson rings. Shelly was interested in these. I love these. And the nail polish, last night I just felt like putting, I wanted something just bright and springy and happy. And I thought, well, I wanted a hot pink. This is the, it's OPI Pompei Purple. And I love the way it has like that blue iridescent tone. And no fragrance yet. I probably will put on one. And I've got to go because it's 10:20 and my doctor's appointment is at 10:40. So I will have just enough time. And I'll try to get this video up tonight. And I hope that I answer a lot of your questions. Most of all, I hope that I motivated you. I hope that everybody just knows that, you know, if you want something, if you know you don't feel good every day because something is bothering you, no matter what it is, your weight, something you need to get done, and I have learned this, I still have stuff written down that I need to do. I mean, every day I'll flip the page and I'll write it down again. That to get something like that done makes you feel so good. It makes you feel good to accomplish it. And so anyway, I hope that I can help you, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.